Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hard-hitting and fearsome heavyweight world contender, introducing Luis King Ortiz, reigning and defending WBC heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the bronze bomber, Deontay
To keep this fight clean at all times, play him up here. And what I say, you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
Ready to go, Wilder and Ortiz, round number 1 for the heavyweight title.
Side to the other, preferably keep moving to your right. Okay, and there was a little left hook by Wilder there. But
he's still doing that powering thing, and you know,
with his jab. I wonder if we're going to see a little more of that tonight.
Well, you know, Deontay Wilder has such a long reach that you see he's tries to alter his game. Now, again, like I said, the 2 times he got hurt, he was right in the position he's in right there.
And Ortiz keeps tucked. In his last couple of fights, Joe Goosen, Ortiz has been
had a lot of success in the first fight, moving to his right. You know, you gotta remember some southpaw. Well,
didn't see the punch either on that.
Wilder did throw a little sharp little left hook, which he was working on it, which is the direction he was going in when he got hurt in the first fight. Most of the fight, 90% of the fight in the first fight.
You can see like every shot is meaningful, and there is real drama and tension here.
Deontay needs to throw a lot more right hands, a lot more jabs.
Wins. That's why he's able to come in here, be so composed. Hasn't made a lot of hay as
well. He's comfortable at it. I mean, it may not be the right thing to do, but he's comfortable at it, and it's not doing him any damage back. And Ortiz really has to reach to catch him.
Just threw a right hand there, and again, any right hand Wilder throws.
Wilder is keeping his right hand up, and that's what he needs to do. He's got to watch out for Ortiz's.
Let's go to Heidi Androl in the corner. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Brian. Here with JD, he's the trainer of Deontay.
Little right, keep his eyes busy. You know, you got a better shot at.
If he come forward and make Wilder engage, so some openings could be there
for Wilder. And again, stays composed. Right hand that was blocked. See that? A pawing jab from Ortiz.
But the jab is the key.
Would you like to see him moving to his right more, away from Wilder's right hand?
You used that tactic against Ortiz and was successful with it ultimately.
But again, he's been the much more active guy, fellas. Maybe punches
a good left hand that just buzzed Ortiz.
Yeah.
7, and then was able to survive the 8th. After that, there's a real energy drop from Ortiz, but he says that is not
attention away from his right hand so he can throw it.
Right.
If he throws 10 right hands, at least 3 or 4 get in, and anytime he throws a right hand, it's always damaging.
I think it's wise to be a little tentative here on Wilder's part because Ortiz comes into play over the jab. Like that right there, so you didn't go to the body. He only went to the body one time with that left hand. That if you don't fight smart with him, he will find an opening and trap you. So I like
to his left, getting out of the way of the shots. And then countering.
Thanks, Jay. Guys, back to you.
Tell you what, JT, and get close. We're through 10 punches. And this one has been a slow go as well. I think the difference could be if Ortiz is in the type of conditions.
It's a lot easier right now, or use that jab over the jab of Ortiz. So he's got to put that into use.
Let's go to the Ortiz. Ortiz in his last fight against Christian Hammer, very active with the jab early. He was throwing.
Come back to the other side and then try and capitalize. Right? And try and capitalize.
Judges in this fight, Eric Cheek, Dave Moretti, Steve Weisfeld. Experienced judges. Ortiz, though, is the man always moving forward. For the most part. Good hook by Wilder.
Staunch the flow.
I'll tell you what, the CompuBox guy's not very busy.
You get an orthodox and southpaw together.
Do you think he should be at full height, though, or do you think he's all right fighting with his legs?
To make up the room.
Ortiz with the ball, because certainly Wilder has not done much here to pile up any type of points lead. I don't know how you score these rounds.
The fact that he's so athletic, he can jump back or even move.
Started that whole thing. And you're not ready for that, because that's the money shot right there. That strong, straight left hand. He was resplendent. I don't have a scoop for you, Lennox. I'm sorry. I said, are you coming left hand? And the Ortiz camp doesn't want to see that. A jab there by Luis Ortiz.
Game plan, which was very tight inside. Don't open up your shots. You know, stay very, very, very technical.
Look at that, great body shot. Wilder
did not get discouraged after getting stopped by Wilder. There's a hard left hand, and he fires another left hand at Wilder.
A little bit tired, throws some good punches, and tire himself out.
Finishing up this round, we'll go upstairs. Kate Abdo with Sean Porter and Ray Boom Boom Man.
Bad spot to be at. See, there it was, right there, just lining right up in front.
Oh, up the elbow. That could be the elbow too. Oh, there.
They just
head
banged heads right there at the end of this, right here. But let me throw my 2 cents in real quick. Wilder did hurt Ortiz at the end of that round, and this may be the start.
Change the sight line on Ortiz.
Yeah, what he's doing is tapping him and trying to take his
jab and dropping a straight left hand to the belly. And that's pretty much what he's been successful with. Not much more.
Up his movement a little bit and throwing a lot more right hands. I mean, he can throw more right hands in the first and the second.
And just always there, locked and loaded. And there he throws one at Wilder. Now he goes to the bottom. In that first fight, it took a couple of rounds before Wilder got comfortable.
Ortiz won't expect, since he is right hand heavy. And you know, most of the punches that Wilder throws to hurt you.
40 knockouts and 41 wins. Ortiz tries to close the gap. Motion to say it was low. Ortiz able to smile, looking a little more comfortable in there.
What would you like to see him do more of?
He's doing what he needs to do. I was showing him pivoting real hard to his left.
Wilder with the whacking right hand, but starts to get a little more confidence. Ortiz
some opportunities to land that straight left.
You got the first round there that we said, look, that is not going to be the case this time around. Larry Hazard, our unofficial judge, so far has.
If Wilder is going to move to the jab side of Ortiz, he's got to have a left hook going for him. He's got to be able to whip that hook off that jab.
Looking to find the proper angle, the proper distance. Wilder firing out another jab.
You know, the moves to the left very nice also, and we're aware that he's trying to close the door on that side, so we're giving him different.
Just earlier we saw Wilder throw a 1-2, and he followed with the left hook, which he normally doesn't do. If he keeps working that, he's got a good shot. There's that hook that he was working on, Brian, earlier that I was talking about.
You know, don't be touching him on one side and then throwing the right hand. He needs to touch him to the belly sometime.
Spread out, still fairly defensive right now, wary of the power of Ortiz.
But he's keeping his left foot on the outside, which is a smart thing.
A body shot with the left hand against the southpaw.
Early success, but as we go down the round, as we go down the fight, he's breathing a little hard, so he's been doing a lot of work.
He's a 40-year-old man. Look at this crowd here at the MGM, and they are still buzzing with anticipation, waiting for this fight to explode. You know, when he opened up that barrage in the 7th round, it came off a right
first fight.
Ortiz springing out immediately. You can see how fast he is in shape
now. You want to see if he's any quicker than he was in the first fight. So you got to feel him out and test him a little bit.
Slow fight. Lots of drama, lots of tension.
He knows that he can't go back any further, so he's throwing that punch, so he can't be sloppy.
Ortiz again, this time firing. And meeting Luis Ortiz out in the middle of the ring immediately.
Maybe learned from the first fight, because obviously.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Herman Casado, Luis Ortiz's trainer. He's having success with that left hand. How do you
just can't come in here jabbing against Deontay Wilder, but it does help.
The tie.
And it only takes one punch, and I think Wilder is just allowing Ortiz to.
And you know, if you're giving Ortiz rounds, it's not because he's doing something really devastating-looking hook from Wilder's heart.
There we go again. Just tapped him to the side of the head. But you also.
I mean, he's got to take more chances and hold his ground. See, when Ortiz comes in, if you're confident in your.
Wilder has been behind before in fights. Gerald Washington even had trouble with Chris Arreola, and he's been able to sitting there that Wilder must respect.
In the meantime, Wilder landed a few seconds ago. Good left
this fight, or ended. Left hand blocked mostly. It appeared. Right hand buzzes over the top.
And up until this round, this is the first clear-cut round that he's really won.
Position and spread.
Over the top with that left hand.
He's not be able to move back. He's ready.
Let's see if he opens up with his attack. Tries there with the hook. Let's go to Jordan Plant right now. Jordan.
He wasn't able to sit down on his punches or throw.
As he's going ahead. But like I said, you know, you got to throw a mixed array of punches against Ortiz.
That right hand.
And the guy that's making the attack on you is going to be closer to you to hit. Like that.
That hook was fire with devastating shots. So he knows his power is always there. He's shown the ability to be patient. Wilder knocks him back on
a little bit more comfortable in there, and I think he's going to try to force his will on Ortiz a little bit more this round and the upcoming.
Not fast enough because of that.
That left hand was blocked.
Oh, there it is!
That's what he was waiting for. That's all it took. He's done. He's done.
It's over. One right hand was all it took. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 2 minutes 51 seconds in round number 7. Our referee in charge, Kenny Bayless, reaches the count of 10. He is the winner by way of spectacular knockout, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay